What's going on, y'all? In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I go about cleaning and getting this axle prepped for paint. Alrighty, so here I have an axle out of a 2001 F250 Super Duty. It is going to be the Sterling 10.5. I've already started wire wheeling this part of the axle tube, and I decided to document the whole process for y'all. I'm gonna put you on time lapse so this goes by a lot quicker. Alrighty, this is the top side of the axle that is wire wheeled and ready for cleaning. Just thought I should show you how it turned out. And just so y'all know, in these little divots and stuff to get the wire wheel in there was kind of a pain in the ass with this one. Let me see. With this one, right? Couldn't really get into these nooks and crannies all up in there. So I used this to get up in these little divots and crevices. Alrighty, well now that the top side of this axle is completely wire wheeled, I'm gonna flip it and then do the other side. This is how the X turned out, all wire wheeled and ready to get sprayed with gunk cleaner. Pumpkin's as good as it's gonna get. Let's get it out. Alright, so now that the axle's all wire wheeled, I'm gonna go ahead and drag it out, spray it down, get it clean, tape it off, and get it ready for paint. Alright, y'all, I went out and I got myself some foamy engine cleaner and as well as original engine degreaser. I have the axle already set up on jack stands, ready to get sprayed. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down with the cleaner and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes for it to actually cake on. And then come back out and spray it down with water, get it all clean. And now we wait 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so I went ahead and sprayed down the axle with water off camera. That's great. But I'm gonna go ahead now and hit it with the foamy engine cleaner. Now I'm gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. Okay, I forgot to record me spraying it down with water again, but we're gonna move past that and move on to the next step. I went ahead and got everything dried up, and I put the rear diff cover back on. I'm not gonna be reusing that cover. I'm just putting it on to prevent paint from getting into the actual differential. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape off the spindles and cap off this pinion, and I'll get back with y'all. Okay, now that everything is masked off and covered, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a once over with some isopropyl alcohol and lint-free rags or towels, and give it a few coats of paint, and I'll show you that process in a bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give it 3 coats, 2 light coats, and then a wet coat. Alright, I'm gonna give that 10 minutes to dry. Do that 2 more times, and that should be the end of it. It is now completely dark outside. I completely forgot about filming the end of this video, but the axle has been painted. It is now drying and curing. I am leaving it in the garage for the night. And I'll be moving it around and untaping it, uncovering it. Here is the axle. Came out pretty nice. I'm trying to get a better shot in the morning with some actual sunlight, but it's a satin black. The paint I used was this VHT roll bar and chassis, satin black. That's the end of today's video. Hopefully y'all learned something, and if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. Stay tuned for this project in the future. Next up, I'm gonna be rebuilding these hubs and getting some new brakes on this axle. But that's for a future video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Bye.